Good morning, everybody. Do we think I look wonderful? Welcome back to Vlogmas, and if you're new here, hi! For context, I want to be out of the door quite quickly today, and so I'm giving underpainting a go. I say underpainting, just chucking on everything at once and blending it all and hoping for the best. So, what have we got on? We've got the Merit complexion stick, which you would have just seen, a little Rhodial banana lowlighter, the Merit bronzer, and some Rhode blush, and I'm using a big brush and we're just gonna hope for the best. Because I want to go to the garden centre today and I want to make some breakfast before I go and try and get back before it gets dark, and it gets dark very quickly. It's Saturday and I just really want to have the ultimate night in, so I want to go out, do all my things and then come back in before the night really hits. And that has worked so well. It took me 30 seconds. It's the dreamiest no makeup ever. Worth starting this vlog looking like a crazy person. I will set my under eye with a little something, because all I can say is however much I'm absolutely loving Vlogmas, sleep is a thing of the past at the moment. And these eye bags are really doing no favours. And the other product that I'm loving at the second is this from Milan. It's called the Peacock Terracotta, and it's a built-in bronzer blush. So another big fluffy brush, a little bit on the cheeks, and it gives you a beautiful flush of colour in seconds. And sometimes I'll also drag it across my eye as well if I'm in a rush. But yesterday we unboxed this together, which was my little John Lewis treat to myself from Chanel, and I got it at 20% off. It came in this little pouch, which is gorgeous, and the eyeshadow and the mascara came with it. A quick brush of the brows. I'm so glad I dyed my eyebrows yesterday, because it's now just so simple to give them a quick little brush and they're done. Literally no fuss. Chanel palette. It's called, if you wanted it individually, the Les Four Ombres. Beautiful pronunciation. And it is the colour 308 Clair Obscur. And it's just a little matte palette, because I really don't have very many mattes, so I'm just going to take the lightest colour and pop that on the sort of centre to inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to go in with the shade above it, sort of lighter brown. Ooh, pigmented. Create a little bit of a smoky shadow because it's a no makeup look. We don't want too much on, but also dying to try it. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. This is literally what I wanted this palette for. Just easy, super quick, super natural. but just a little something. And it's buildable as well, like it's really pigmented if you wanted it to be. And then let's try the mascara. I've never tried a Chanel mascara before, and I love the fact that it's a clicky. So fun. And it's a non-fluffy brush. Let me bring that. Is it focusing? I feel like it's not. Perfect, literally what I wanted. I feel really shaky this morning, I need food. I've had so much caffeine. I think that's why, like, even my fingers are trembling. I'm doing my makeup and I am actually struggling to keep the mascara on my lashes. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love that so much. Yay. Second coffee, I've had 2 teas. Vlogmas. I will say though, I'm loving it this year. I'm loving it. I've loved it every year, don't get me wrong. But some years doing it every other day has seemed a lot. Whereas I feel like I'm just flying through, don't get me wrong. I'm not up to date quite yet with the editing. But I'm just in this like little filming bubble, which I'm really enjoying. And I'm also finding being a couple of days ahead is great, because if I come down with a cold, I'm still gonna have vlogs going up, you know? I just feel like because my house feels so much more like a home this year, I want to bring you guys along with me every day in December and do all these lovely Christmassy things together. I'm just a little tired, that's all. It's all quite a lot. Anyway, little face mist. Lock all the hydration in. A little Merit perfume. Brush the locks, and once the bonnet is sorted out, we're going to go to the... Well, actually, no, we're not going to go to the garden centre straight away. We're going to go make some food so I can actually stop shaking. And then we're going to go to the garden centre. And I'm going to take Maggie with us because, oh, do you know what? I say this quite a lot, but it's so hard having 2 dogs that are quite literally like chalk and cheese. Bridget is getting so much better, so much better. Scotland really did help Bridgie and her socialisation skills, but she still yaps. She still feels like she owns everywhere she goes. And I just really want a very calm, chilled, happy little day at the garden centre. I don't have favourites. I love them both, oh my gosh, so equally. She just doesn't enjoy, like, she loves the countryside and loves walking in the countryside. And as I say, she is getting much better. She loved going to the farm shop the other day. That was a bit of a dream day out for her, and she was very, very, very well behaved, but she's still trouble. And I just fancy like a little chilled day out. So we're just taking Maggie. Am I a really awful mother for doing that? Probably. Bridgie can come in the car, but then I don't know if that's worth leaving her in the car on her own. Oh, I just don't know. I never know what's best. Oh, I'm trying to walk down the stairs and I have real pins and needles in this leg. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, let's try and wake it up a little bit before I attempt to walk down the stairs. Oh my goodness. Ow. Why is this so much effort? Okay, we're alive again. Now let's get some food on the go. Okay, homemade sourdough from the freezer, which has been defrosting this morning. I'm going to pop 2 slices. I'm actually going to pop it in the oven to toast it actually. These 2 little bits are quite nice and thick as well, which we love. And if you watch the vlogs a lot, you'll recognise Henrietta. And inside Henrietta are my eggs. Lovely. Little mix. I'm actually going to add a little bit of water in here as well, which may seem a little bit rogue, but I promise makes a really lovely fluffy scrambled egg. Just a little bit. Saucepan. Super, super low heat. Like super low heat. A little knob of butter. The bottom of my pan. Spread it around a bit. Sorry if the filming's a little bit shaky. My hands are honestly trembling where I need food so badly. Starving! Add my egg in. Eggs. My motto is if you want a quick egg, do a fried egg. But if you want scrambled eggs, decent scrambled eggs, they take their time, and they should take their time. Perfectly buttered toast. Smoked salmon. I need to be quite quick because my eggs are sitting on a hot thingy-mabobby and I don't want them to cook any more than what they have. Because they're currently perfect. Also, Lidl do great smoked salmon, and this whole packet's about £2.20, I think. So if you want some good, and you get quite a lot on it as well. There's a good few slices in here as well. I haven't done a very pretty job of getting it out of the packet, I must admit. But it's only me eating it. It's not as if I'm filming it, trying to make it look pretty. Oh well. A little of this. Perfect. Just in a place where I just need some good food as of right this second in my body. A little salt and a little pepper, and voila! Breakfast is served. Seatbelt is on. Let's go to the garden centre. I'm very, very excited, and I'm not going to hold myself back today if I see things that I like. We've arrived. Bridget's here. She's in the boot, so she doesn't feel that left out. And I've never been to this garden centre, so this is a Stewart's garden centre. I don't know if I've ever been to a Stewart's before, but we are going to go for a lovely little garden centre trip. So let's go. Go on then, Maggie Woo. Wow. Oh, Maggie, hang on. You got a little foot caught, my darling. Come here. Good girl. That's the exit. So how do we get in? We've got a lakeland. Feels like we're back in Scotland over here. Should we have a little looky? Do you want to come into this one? Come on then, let's start in here. Look how gorgeous this is. Honestly, I've never been here and it's only just around the corner. Come on then, princess. See what things we can find. Oh, look at all the Christmas brooches. They're gorgeous. So lovely. I love the fleeces.
Oh, you've already started.
Cute. She thinks she's really cute as well, don't you, darling? She's 10. Yeah.
Oh, she's 10.
Yeah, you can have a play. She won't go anywhere.
Sausage dog at home, so
Oh,
you
do
can
you?
smell
Oh,
one.
bless her. She just loves people. Oh, that's really cute. She's so lovely, I know. She really is. She's the most delicate little princess. It's Maggie.
Oh, Maggie.
Yeah. You good girl, aren't you, baby?
Is she a cross or is she a little Jack Russell?
Little Jack Russell, but I think she's got a little bit of Chihuahua and things in there somewhere because she's so teeny. What are you shopping for, darling? She's a gorgeous girlie. Aren't you, baby? Oh, it's like being back in Scotland. I really want a pair of cords, but I kind of want a little bit thicker than those. Let's see what we can find. Oh, that's lovely. For £30 as well. Just don't know if it's going to be a little bit itchy, possibly. That is the only thing with me is I'm quite sensitive to itch. You're meeting your new friends. Oh. Maggie, are you happy?
How old is she?
She's 10. Oh, that was scary. Come on, darling. Oh, I love the little baskets. Good girl, Mags. Oh, look at the tins. I'm such a tin sort of a person. These are so cute. Well, I googled to see if doggies were allowed in and it said yes online, and I've just had this very rude lady come up and say get out with the dog, so I'm going to pop her back in. It's going to put me off going back in, but anyway. I feel like things can be said nicely. Bit of a mean woman that one was. Maggie can go back in with Bridgie. Sorry, darling. You were loving your little time out as well, and you're such a good girl. Thoroughly put me off coming in, but because you're here, we will continue. Well, I know pumpkin season's over, but these are very, very cute for next year. Oh my gosh, is this not the dream? Little watering can. Goodness, it's so cute. These would make lovely Christmas presents. So gorgeous. So, I'm on the lookout for this year's Christmas cards, and we're going to have a full conversation about Christmas cards when I get back home. Coming to the charity Christmas card little section. These are really lovely. They've got horses on and sheep and doggies. That one's really cute with the doggies watching Santa. And they're really cute as well. What to go for? Oh, they've got more boxes over here. Oh, I'm not a fan of the AI ones though. Don't like that at all. There's enough Highland cows that you can take beautiful pictures of without having to make them AI. We're going to have a little look and then we're going to go to the next garden centre because I am a little bit salty. How much are they in here? $24.99 though for a little nutcracker. The big ones and Home Sense weren't even that expensive the other day. Do you know what though? I actually think I'm a little bit too salty. I really didn't like the way that I was spoken to just then, and I feel like I'm not going to like this garden centre now regardless of how pretty the decorations are. So I think I'm going to go, and we're going to go and have a look at another garden centre with nicer stuff. Although that's very, very pretty. Okay, off to find the exit. I don't want to spend my money in here. I don't know if I'm being silly. It just really ruffled my feathers. She just came storming up to me and was just plain rude. And I don't like rude. I don't want to spend my money where someone's rude. And dear little Maggie, she was absolutely loving her little time out. So we're going to go to the next one and I'm going to bring Bridget as well. Okay, well we're at the next one. These guys do allow dogs in, but they shut in 20 minutes because the issue is after I had my breakfast earlier, I got distracted with a lot of editing and I just want to get some really nice Christmas cards and nip in before it shuts. So let's have a little looky. It feels happier and warmer in here as well. I'm actually going to get a trolley. You know what? We've got 20 minutes to do some damage. Let's do it. These are gorgeous. Oh, I like the little mice. Oh, it's so cute. Look. Oh, they've got some lovely decorations in here. Look at the horsey. The circus horsey. That's gorgeous. I do actually really like that. May come back for her if we don't see another horsey. Very glad that we changed garden centres now. This is much more me. It's happy, it's bright, it's cheerful, everyone's happy. Look at the teddy bear Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. How gorgeous is this? These are amazing. Look. How incredible. And I love this as well. Oh, it's so lovely. I'm obsessed with all these little teddy bears. Oh my goodness, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I may actually have to get him. He might have to come home with me. These are beautiful as well. I might get a couple of these. Oh my gosh, look at these. Wow, they're beautiful. I feel like this is the sort of thing that, you know, you would actually have forever and really would gift and would sort of have as gorgeous hand-me-downs. Oh, they have some lovely things in here. I think I'm going to have to come back because the store is literally closing and I do want to buy what I've currently got before the store does shut. Here is my little trolley. I'm going to go for the big bear. And I've got some tartan baubles. I've got a little teddy bear bauble as well. And some Christmas cards. It's so Christmassy. Okay, last stop is I've switched bears, but have I made the right decision? He's £50 and he's £40. He is really cute, but I do like the smartly dressed one. I think that's giving very Ralph Lauren, isn't it? I do like this one too, but I think this one might be more suited to my house, and I love these as well. But for now, I'm just gonna go for the one, and I do love this Father Christmas as well. Ouchie. Home. Very comfortable clothes on. A cup of tea has been made, and I got this teddy bear in the end. We love him. He was £50. £50. But the ones on Mrs. Alice are a lot more than that, so I just thought to myself, you know what? It's a Christmas sort of, you know, decoration for forever. And then I've got my 2 boxes of the baubles that you saw, but the gold ones actually have the words Joy on them, and that was my grandma's name. So she was actually a Poppy Joy, but always went by her middle name, which was Joy. And then Christmas cards. It is too early, I think, for me to write my Christmas cards, but I wanted to have my Christmas cards and have the Christmas card conversation with you. Because this year we are doing Christmas cards. This year we are doing Christmas cards. I feel like as a society we've become lazy with cards. It's so easy to send a text, and the issue is it's now not just Christmas cards. I was at a dinner party a couple of months ago and there were people complaining around the table that people no longer write thank you notes after weddings and things like that, and I think it's just because collectively sending a text is so much easier, and we've just become lazy to that fact. And also I think because we're in a world of over-consumerism, which, don't get me wrong, I am very much an over-consumerist. Also excuse this whole colour scheme going on right now. But, you know, I'm someone that loves more, and I, you know, always want new things, and I'm very easily influenced myself, and I'm an influencer as well. I am always promoting things and always buying things, and there's always things turning up at the door. But we now expect things, and I feel like people now don't turn up without a gift instead of a card. And I know cards a lot of the time end up in the dustbin, but the issue is because we're in a world now where it is so easy to obtain things and we buy what we want throughout the year, and a lot of the time when we get gifts and they're not what we want, or they're not the size we want, again people either re-gift them, or they donate them, or they sell them, and again those things aren't kept. Whereas I just feel like it's actually probably more reasonable to buy a box of cards and send a card as opposed to a gift, and put some pretty words in there and be thoughtful within your message. And just, I don't know, just getting up and going to the post office and buying stamps and posting cards. Again, it's getting us off of screen time. It's avoiding that consistent only communications through a screen. Am I making sense? I just feel like we've lost that traditional Christmas touch, which was always Christmas cards. Having an afternoon writing your Christmas cards, having an afternoon going to the post office and buying stamps, you know, all those little things that get us off of our phone and actually get us out and about again. Letter writing is never going to be a thing again, because who is going to send a letter? Other than maybe you. But Christmas cards, especially if you're buying charity Christmas cards as well, a good percentage of that is going to charity as well. And Christmas cards are so far and few between now that when you do receive one, it's exciting, you know, to actually receive a nice letter that isn't a bill through the post, or isn't something that the council are doing or not doing or whatever. To actually have a nice Christmas card with some pretty letters, with some pretty words in them, I think is bloomin' lovely. So I think we're bringing back, so in my book, so bringing back Christmas cards again, we are. And we're not just writing to who and from me. I'm going to put a little paragraph on over the other side and bring back thoughtfulness in just a very simple way of a card. That's what we're doing, but I'm not ready to write them or post them quite yet, so we'll do that in another vlog. But for now, Strictly Come Dancing is coming on because it's Saturday. I'm going to finish my tea. No dinner cooking this evening because I've got leftover spaghetti bolognese from 2 days ago, which we're going to heat up in a second. And have a very cosy Saturday evening. Why are you so wobbly? Right now, my evening is calling for some cake. And it's a good job that yesterday I made my gingerbread cake. So, I'm going to warm up a big slice with some custard in the microwave. Honestly, it is so good. Well, it is so good. With a little bit, now we're very bright. Oh my goodness, this camera today. With a little bit with a good drowning of my favourite thing in the whole entire world, which is Madagascan vanilla custard. Terribly naughty, but terribly delicious. Maybe 2 minutes in the microwave while I run up and do a quick wee, put the kettle on. And that is just going to top the evening off perfectly. We're all congregated and snuggled in that little area. Strictly is done, Gilmore Girls is on. God, I'm bursting for a wee. BRB, you don't want to come with me for a wee. Okay, bladder emptied. My fashion this evening with the brown and the red is, you know, it's really giving something. It's it's giving night in. It's probably giving night in 10 years into marriage, isn't it? I think is what it's giving. Look at you. Oh. Cake and custard. Name me a better combination, because I don't think there is one.
Oh my goodness, there's a little princess waiting for us all to come up for bed, and because I redecorated a wall the other day, you can tell that I did because she's wearing the paint. Aren't you, darling? Do you know how I'm going to get that off? Don't want it off, you like it? I like having a bit of paint there. I'll try and get it off in a minute, I've only just seen that. Anyway, let's do my updated skincare routine at night time.
Look at the state of me going online. Can we tell we're a week into Vlogmas now? Current cleansing favourites. These are both from Medicube. We've got the Zero Pore Blackhead Deep Cleansing Oil, nice mouthful, and the Medicube Zero Foam Cleanser. They are a duo. And I start off with the oil as my double cleanse. I love anything Korean skincare, and I buy it all off of the website. I think it's called Yes Style. I get it all on there. It takes a while to arrive, that is the only thing. Sometimes it's a couple of weeks, but on the whole it is like a month or so. So don't expect your orders to arrive super quickly, is the only thing, but everything is really, really well priced. The majority of all of this stuff you can get on Amazon, and obviously it does come near enough next day. It is a bit more expensive than when you buy it on Yes Style. A little bit of this goes such a long way, like that's probably too much. I can tell my diet's been really bad recently because of my skin. Not necessarily spotty, but I've got like lots of little blackheads, which I only get if my diet's poor. I need to try and get some goodness into my food this week. Last time as well, but this doesn't sting my eyes, which is also fantastic. Cotton pad. My holy grail. I love this product. I went a really long time without it because my skin didn't need it, and it's quite funny actually because the second I'm not using it daily, my hormonal acne does come back. I do mainly focus on using it on sort of my more troubled areas, such as around my nose and my chin, and a little between my brows as well. Let me go in with all my toners, and these are all Korean skincare ones. Starting with the 6 Peptide Skin Booster from CosRx. Lovely and hydrating, and this is lovely and hydrating, and it's a really nice first step before everything else. Really sort of opens the skin to allow all the other products to sink in. Then got the Black Rice Toner from Harry Wonder, which again is just so hydrating. And also, top tip with knowing which order to apply your skincare in is start with the most lightweight and then build up in weight, if that makes sense. So start with your lightest, sort of more watery toners, and then build up to your thicker ones. Same with serums, and then obviously your moisturiser at the end as well. And anything you're putting here, put on your neck, your chest, and your hands too. Thicker toner. This is the Salmon Spun, and this is also from Medicube. It's the Pink PDRN Niacinamide Milky Toner, and again it's just so hydrating. Next up is Snellmucin. Can you see that? It's so hydrating and just gorgeous. My skin, I swear, glows because of this product. And then while my toners sink in, I'm just going to go in with my eye cream, which I need to get more of. Get on. This is a Retinol. It's the Revive Eye Serum from Beauty of Joseon, I think. Again, you can get it on the Yes Style website along with everything else that I've just shown you, or you can get this on Amazon next day. I will leave the Yes Style website linked, but I'll also leave everything that's really obtainable for next day delivery on like a little Amazon folder. It's much easier to have it on Prime. It's just cheaper. If you can do the weight, then it's cheaper to do it on Yes Style. If you don't want the weight, then go for Amazon. But this is like youth in a bottle. So my next steps, if it wasn't a retinol night, would be to go in with my favourite Galan skincare products, which you've seen a lot, but it is a retinol night. So I use 2 pumps of the Dr. Dennis Gross Advanced Retinol and Ferulic Overnight Wrinkle Treatment. I use this once to twice a week. And I've only just started using this. It's probably my 3rd week of using it, so I'm not sure how much of a difference it's making. For me, using a retinol a couple of times a week is more of a preventative thing as opposed to a reversing thing. And I've also literally worn SPF 50 every day for at least the last 6 years, a really long time. So I'm 27. I reckon I started using it at 2021. I don't want to speak too soon, I'm going to literally touch wood as I say this, but I don't have any sort of resting bitch face wrinkles, you know. If I smile, I get lots of crow's feet around here, but I think that's a really nice thing. I think having lines around here when you smile is character, and it proves you're happy and you have a lovely life. But I am also terrified of aging, and I think if I was to have them there when I wasn't smiling, I don't know how I'd act, actually. I don't know what I'd do, actually, because I am terrified of aging, and I put so much time into this every single day, twice a day, that I'm really trying to prevent that, and I don't like needles, so you're not going to catch me using fillers or Botox, at least not right now anyway. So if I ever did, I'd tell you, but right now I'm trying to fight it with every inch of me with skin. But right now I'm trying to fight ever needing it with good products. So if you're still watching me in 10 years time, and hopefully I still won't have, you know, hopefully I will be the case study. Hopefully I'll be a good case study of wearing Factor 50 every day. We will see. And then I'm going in with this on the top. So this is the moisturiser to pair with the retinol, and it's the Intense Wrinkle Cream from Dr. Dennis Gross. Again, I haven't really been using it for that long to give you a big difference. But for me, again, as I say, it's more of a preventative than what it is a reversing. Skincare done, I'm going to brush my teeth. My oral routine at night time is quite the thing. I start with this mouthwash, which is the Breath Co Fresh Breath Oral Rinse, and I do that for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then I floss, I use a tongue scraper, and then I brush my teeth. Pyjamas are on and it is time for sleep, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching today's Vlogmas, and I will see you for the next episode. Bye!